All right, we're back. Another episode of Jake's Breaks. So, down here at Mike's Repair, excuse me, pollen is crazy right now. But down here at Mike's Repair, we have been thinking about adding someone new to the team. Expand out a little bit. Just need another set of hands around here. We're not dire for help, but we are. So, I went to a buddy of mine. He works at the tech school in the area. And so I got a kid starting co-op here that goes to the tech. He's only 16, doesn't have many tools. As everybody knows, tools are expensive. It's hard for a 16-year-old kid in high school to go out and get his own tools and get to work. So I'm perfectly happy with teaching someone, training someone, working with someone new. So we figured we'd help the kid out. We're going to get a toolbox that he can use, set up with some tools. And basically, if he works out and stays here for a period of time, he can keep the box and the tools. But so today we're going to get started, getting the toolbox together, throwing the tools that we got in there. Took a trip to Harbor Freight, got a U.S. General toolbox, just a roll cart. And I got to say, I mean, this thing is pretty sturdy. I didn't doubt that they were a good box. I just didn't expect it to be as sturdy as it is. So we got the top, the drawer section. We got our roller put together. We just gotta set up our posts and slap that on there. And then we'll get going with putting all our tools in there. Some stuff we picked up at Harbor Freight. Just some safety stuff. Try to be as cautious as we can about getting crud into our lungs and whatnot, but some beginner's tools just to get him going. Brakes, oil changes, and I'll have him work with me expanding on to more things. So we're gonna get going on assembling this and putting it together and loading it up with some tools for the kid. So these are gonna go up.
And coming up right here is a prime example of what you should do when you see your best goddamn friend showing up at the shop to party.
All right, our box is all together, assembled, nice and sturdy. Some stuff right there we're gonna throw in. Other stuff that I've gotten, collected, stuff that we've had here that we don't use, that's like literally brand new. Like I said, as long as he stays here, if after a period of time working and it works out, which I think it will, seems like a real great kid, eventually he can keep these tools, you know. We got safety inspector Bill in here, making sure everything's safe and sturdy. Seriously?
Look at that, huh?
Masks.
Yep.
Yep. Definitely not looking to get sponsored by Harbor Freight.
No, it's on his bucket list.
That was a good one.
What's that?
Torque wrench.
And it fits,
Hell yeah, brother.
right? Is that the electrical drawer?
Yeah, electrical. There's masks if he wants one.
What about electrical tape?
Some-
Electrical tape? Hell yeah, you do. Notepad.
All right. So the box is assembled. So, like I said, he's a new kid, straight from the tech school. He just knows brakes and oil changes. They have done some motor swaps there at the school, but I'm going to have him working solo with me. So kind of just want to give him the basics to get going on oil changes and brakes, and then we're going to work our way down the road. So he's got his gloves, hearing protection, eye protection, some paper towels, hand wipes. Try to keep clean. We get a lot of nice vehicles in here, so don't want to get them all stained. Oil filter wrenches, pry bars, screwdrivers, sockets. These are his sockets. I'm going to set him up with a socket set at some point. These are his that he brought in from home. Notepad, keep your information. He's got some knocker loose, brake clean, fluid film, brake grease, the essential stuff that he'll need for chemicals. On the top, we got our metric wrenches. It's a Mac set that we had for a little bit, never been used. It'll be perfect for him. Mac makes a good product. Some Icon wrenches, 20 to 24 millimeter. You get into some oddball stuff where you need a 21 or a 24 millimeter. And then we have the regular SAE wrenches. And here, got some masks. We work on some rusty, dusty crap. And a little eye wash kit, gloves, some electrical supplies that I had hanging around, test light, lead set, hub cleaning tool kit. A lot of this stuff, they were on sale. Got good prices on them. Our Cornwell dealer, he helped hook me up with some tools to get the kids started. Pick set, 1/2 inch, 3/8 quarter ratchets, basic pliers set, some vice grips, extensions, all the body clip tools, especially like wiring harness picks, not picks, but the little Christmas trees hanging on a wiring harness. Couple hammers, wire brush, cleaning up brake caliper brackets, mini needle scaler for brake caliper brackets, tire gauge, 1/2 inch cordless impact. I've had that for a while. I've used it probably 6 times. I don't need it. I usually use my pneumatic one, so I'm going to throw that in for him. 1/2 inch torque wrench, 3/8, and a spark plug socket set. All stuff that we've had. So, like I said, I just want to get this kid on the road, get him working, get him a basic setup, some magnets. Got a flashlight over there. So, if I'm missing anything, you guys let me know what else he could use, just to get him going. Like I said, I'm happy to see the kid has the ambition to come in and work. I don't mind setting him up with some tools. So, put in the comments what you guys think I'm missing, I should add in for him. Like, subscribe. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Jake's Brakes. Thank you.